town do you live in?
Kind of by.
Oh, cool. I love it over there, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
I used to work in an office right there off Commercial by that Walmart.
Oh yeah, okay.
Many years ago, yeah.
Yeah, now that Walmart's gone now.
Yeah, I heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of stores down there.
Well, I know when that Walmart went in, everybody was kind of up in arms about it going in.
No, well, it's gone now.
Yep, it's not good.
Then I'm gonna worry. I know that place lacks. That's the one thing about it. That area is that there's not a lot of supermarkets or stores. It's all like small markets,
Yeah.
and they just.
I do like that Northgate down there. That Mexican market's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me drain it down a little bit. So hopefully this takes care of it.
Yeah, what's up, so, Joe?
No, I'm thinking that's probably what's going on.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Dude, those are nice. You can tell which is hot, which is cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, these are the best right here.
What did they end up running?
Oh, they're like $35.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it's worth it though.
Well, if you can squeeze some life out of this thing.
Oh yeah. No, I think you could clearly see the water just pouring right out of them.
It was probably just the seals breaking on those old ones.
I don't really know. I hate those braided ones.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, I'm just like.
You know exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, they leak, and then once you try and use them again, like even if they're not leaking and you try and put them back on, they start leaking.
Yeah.
And it comes like right out of the seal right here, if you can see that.
Yep.
So, yeah, they really, I don't know who plumbed this thing, but they really
Didn't make it easy.
like a one-way deal. So
you say you got more jobs today, huh?
I got a service call at noon, and then potentially another install later on. Someone's got a water heater that's leaking, and they're hoping I can fix it. And I'm just like, I'll look at it.
Yeah.
But it's been a few years since I installed it, so it's probably.
Oh yeah.
So. All right, let's find out. Either way, you needed supply lines anyway. So.
Yeah. See if water goes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So the fitting coming out of the water heater was okay then, huh?
Yeah, it was protected because it had the. I put Teflon tape on it anyway. It was protected because it had the cap on there. Where it was leaking from was
What's
this.
the top that? Well, yeah.
Was the seal between like the I don't know why they leak there so much on these, but they make them really. Where'd they put it at? I put it someplace.
What's that? Oh, those things.
The old one.
Right there on the chair.
Oh yeah. So they make these really shallow. See how shallow that is?
Oh yeah.
And then they start leaking right here.
Right.
Usually and that's kind
If you have more threads to tighten it up, and yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's usually where they leak from. So yeah, I'm not seeing a bunch of water. So I think that's it. I mean, it's still kind of wet up here, but yeah, I think they were both kind of doing it too.
But the water up top is from the previous leak, right? When it was leaking.
Yeah, so the water was coming out of the supply lines, and then sitting up here,
and then just pulling down,
and then running down, and then you probably came in to do your laundry and saw it down here on the ground.
That's exactly
and saw it like running out of here, and you were just like, "That thing's done." You know?
Yep, that's exactly.
Because this is probably too tall for you to really see. But,
well, I wouldn't know what I'm looking at either.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks good. I think that's what it was. So what do you think? You can take a look at it if you want.
Man, you seem like an honest guy to me. If this floor will dry up, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, it should. I mean, you'll know in a couple days anyway. You know, you just kind of keep your eye on it.
And then just hit you up if something happens.
Yeah, and then we just come back and do it again, reuse those supply lines. I mean, you got an old water heater, but these are pretty good takes anyway. I'd probably just run it till it does leak.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do. It's like funny. This washing machine was having problems. And I called a repairman out for that, and I'm like, am I going to need a new washing machine? He's like, no. He's like, let me change this belt. He's like, don't get rid of this. He's like, the new machines are crap.
Yeah.
He's like,
overcomplicated, lots of circuit boards.
He's like, this thing will run forever.
Yeah, the older ones are good. Just kind of the water heaters are the same way.
Yeah.
The newer ones, like right about 6 years, right? As soon as your warranty runs out.
Yeah.
So like you keep the old ones until, I mean, some of those things go 40 years.
Well, that's why, when I saw, you're saying like, when you're like 350 install, I'm like, shit, man, if it breaks every year for 10 years, and I have to, it still seems like a better deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. All right. Let's see.
I think we're in biz, huh?
Lovely.
Pilot out.
Yeah. Well, I turned the gas off to it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I turned the gas off to it. But the last thing we want is a new problem, right? Trying to start this thing up, but it looks like it's good. I'm gonna pilot now. Okay, so we replaced the supply lines. That's where the leak was coming from. So put new supply lines on there. This is just residual water. I think we're good. Okay, so I was supposed to do an installation at that house, but I got there and found out it was just the supply lines that were leaking. So I told the owner, went to Home Depot, bought some supply lines, brand new ones, because mine are just kind of crappy. The ones I got from Dave for all those water heaters that I bought, they've just been leaking left and right. And I just chase them when I install them. It's just like, ugh. So went out and spent about 35 bucks on new supply lines, replaced the supply lines, filled the water heater back up with water. It's no longer leaking. So saved myself a bunch of time there, still make some money. And I'm on to the next one. So what do I have? I have another service call today and another potential installation tonight. Hard to say. That could be a supply line leaking too. Who knows? So yeah, look for that.